Well, let's see what Steve's on about.
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. They can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking to him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
We're all alone.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard.
But more importantly, Vega's here whenever you need him.
When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know. That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him.
Yeah, whatever, Vega.
Breaking now, a city of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more. New footage from Earth reveals the Reaper's plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space. You know, in the old days, they didn't have automatic cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
It's great to be back.
Feels good to be in an
Oh, I
Alliance
cut him off.
uniform again.
Right before he said he wishes he was a wall. And then Gabby's like, practically are.
Need anything, Commander?
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for
Well, go get the chain of command and beat him with it.
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
Yeah, she's probably gonna get transferred to Enterprise.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm glad the commander didn't forget about us down here.
I told you Shepard would come visit.
I'm just gonna run in here real quick. And do the second part of my little trick. Reset Shepard's powers for 0 credits purchased. That'll be fine. We can worry about this later, I suppose, but on the next actual mission I'll deal with that. Doubt Garrus really has anything to say.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers.
Well, you're just a ray of sunshine.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need something calibrated.
Yes, Shepard?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optic space forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
How's the new body working out?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
Don't quit your day job.
How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI. So the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard.
Wait, you can lie?
Jeff has freed
I'm so
me
surprised.
of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Right. How about I just say your name aloud and we talk with our intercom?
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Oh gee, thanks trainer, you're almost as good as Kelly. Udina made an offer and I accepted. I'm a Spectre. I can't believe it. With everything falling apart, does this even mean anything? All the authority, resources, freedom, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. From Miri. I'm relieved nothing happened to you. I can't guess what nonsense Alliance cooked up to justify what they did. I'm just glad you're safe. From Hackett. No, forwarded from Kaylee Sanders. Didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us out of the academy and Admiral Hackett agreed to send us your way. While my students are out on duty, I'm doing what I can to help with the Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before, so my more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too. Right. Shepard, I'm ready to discuss that pet project you mentioned, or I mentioned when we spoke in Purgatory. Come to Dock 42 on the Citadel. A veteran named Bray will be waiting. That was from Aria. Obviously. Well, should we swing back by the Citadel? Do like anything, and you gotta go back to the Citadel practically. Really don't have to go there immediately, but might as well do Kite's Nest, or scan it, pick up a few things, at the very least. Sadly, there's a glitch with Kelly's dialogue, and I don't remember the correct way to get the one conversation. The first one that she's supposed to have after you tell her to change her identity. Half the time it skips it. Pillars of Strength. What else is in here? Pretty sure there's just fuel, but maybe not. Scan, scan, scan. Oh, there we go. Weapon upgrade kit. That's nice. We got the black market artifacts over here for that Solarian guy.
Signal confirmed.
Fortunately, it's marked. Come get me, Reapers. Nope, there was the fuel.
Successful.
I don't even need it.
I found something.
I could be referencing a little galaxy map guide I made, but I don't care enough to make sure I get everything. I mean immediately. Like that fuel that we missed because I pinged too much. Ah, here was that fuel. I mean, not the one I was talking about a second ago. That one's in the...
Reapers eluded.
No other system there. Hades Gamma. There's some stuff in Exodus Cluster, obviously, but we'll get that on the way to doing the Eden Prime mission. Where's Ismar Frontier, anyway? Get those prototypes that one guy was looking for. Maybe we won't get them.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, I thought I was in range of here. My first scan. Also makes a lot of sense that there'd be prototypes and such, like, at a gas giant. Oh, good old Aethtyta, abandoned mine. Credits, we can always use those. Yeah, that's enough. System scanning. Dock.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No, I need to eavesdrop some more.
Yes, Commander. Shepard, there you are.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't want you to worry. Chances are, I'll never even need to put on armor.
I know, and I'm sorry. That's what you get for marrying a civilian.
Are you and the girls going to be okay? Combat pay.
I don't really care about that conversation. Oh, hey, Miranda.
Shepard, it's so good to finally see you.
Oh, it's good to see you too.
You too, Miranda.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard, am I still part of your plan? It's been so long I wasn't sure where we stood.
Oh, of course you are, Miranda. And I'm not just saying that because
things are never going to be easy for us.
Things are rocky with Ash right now.
No second thoughts? This is your chance to back out.
No.
It was hard to be away from you. Surprised myself how attached I got. I'm not good at attached.
Just stay close from now on, alright?
I wish I could. I really do. But there's something I need to deal with.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did.
Yeah, I thought that. I don't really remember it. I might have drank way too much on Ilium.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I knew you'd want to help, and I'm grateful. But you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father was involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Ariana.
Did you try to contact me when I was back on Earth?
A visit by the former Cerberus second-in-command would have been disastrous. Any kind of secret communication would have looked even worse. I was tempted to break in and see you.
That would have been tough to explain.
Right. Fun and games till they arrested me or just shot me on
Just
sight.
tell him it was a conjugal
I had to
visit.
play
It would have been
safe.
fine.
For both of us.
I understand. I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Paladin.
Let's see, where to now?
One moment, please.
Huerta Memorial.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How's Ashley doing?
Stable. There's no evidence of cognitive impairment from the concussion, but multiple shoulder fractures are still on the mend. Bed rest under observation is all that's needed now. I'm sure a visit would be welcomed.
Oh, okay.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
I thought you'd actually update me a little bit more. And not just say the same line again. Hey, sorry, scientist.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone. But I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
I believe you were looking for these prototypes?
You found them? Thank you. These biotic upgrades will save a lot of Alliance lives. We'll begin production immediately.
Right.
Here, for your trouble.
Good to see you up and around.
Yeah,
Everything all right?
I guess. Oh, I took Udina's offer.
Spectre status.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Seems small compared to what's going on.
You ready for the responsibilities of a Spectre?
Doesn't feel real yet. Maybe it'll sink in. I don't know what duties I'll have. Everything's a mess right now. What do you think of all this?
You're a fine soldier with an impressive record. You deserve this.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you. He said we'll have the official ceremony soon, once I'm out of here.
And after? Any plans to come back to the Normandy?
If I have anything to say about it, yes.
I'm glad. You feeling better?
I'm fine. Other than the pile of paperwork the doc's gonna throw at me. Sorry I'm so distracted, Shepard. It's just...
What's going on?
I heard from my mom. They got out in time. They're okay.
Good. That's good news.
It is.
Did your sister make it to the Citadel?
She did. But... her husband was killed in action.
I'm sorry, Ash.
Thanks. Yeah. Sarah wasn't much for the military life. We were all surprised when they got married.
I wonder how many families are getting torn apart by the Reapers.
I don't want to think about it. Seems hopeless sometimes.
Don't blame yourself for this, Ashley.
I know. But I'm her big sis, you know? In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed.
What's that from?
Invictus by Henley. One of my dad's sappy poets.
It's about not giving up.
Right. My sister wants to do a thing at the memorial. Nothing fancy. Just some words about the family. It'll be tough.
Keep me posted, all right?
Will do. And thanks, Shepard. It's quiet up here.
Yes, it is. Change of tone.
Please observe standard quarantine procedures for all incoming patients.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac.
Victus has requested a war summit of Council races.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Let's see.
Please select a
Where to
destination.
now? Let's go to the docks and see what conversation we get from Kelly.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Can I ask, where were you when the Reapers I recovered your pillars of strength from the Kite's nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D-24.
Thank you. Right.
Welcome to Batarian State.
Yeah, no thanks necessary. 176,000.
Thank you.
Damn.
My people need it. According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and organized invasion.
Well, I followed your advice.
There we go.
What do you think of my new look?
Hot as always.
You always look great.
Oh, you.
What was that pose Shepard
It
did?
just doesn't seem like me, but I guess that's the point. Kelly Chambers is no more. Citadel records now show me as Felicia Hannigan of the mining vessel Typhoon.
Pleased to meet you, Felicia.
No, you can call me Kelly. These refugees have no place to go.
The same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
We just got a report that another ship made it off Palaven. How many on board? 30 or 40 survivors. That's all. They said the fighting's getting worse. Well, let's find some room for them. This is going to be home for a while. Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
It's nothing I can't handle.
I don't doubt it, but remember to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
Primarch Victus has requested a war summit of Council races. Reports suggest he is also...
Let's see what else we got to drop off. Black market artifacts, and then we get the Blue Suns.
Sightings of Reaper forces in the Celian Nebula and the Nimbus cluster.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at
Have you
Presidium
decided how to
Commons.
I don't know. A text message is so impersonal.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced...
Hey, I remember you. Shepard, right? Heard you're fighting the Reapers.
Matriarch Aethtyta. You were working on Ilium. How'd you end up here?
With the Reapers making noise, I figured it was time to get somewhere safer. So I moved here.
Oh, that's a perfectly plausible explanation.
I've seen some video footage of you looking at Liara.
Yeah. Matriarch Benazia was her mother.
You mean you were her other mother, right?
No, I didn't pop her out. Hell, she's never even met me.
Sorry. If you were human, you'd both be called the mother, regardless of which one gave birth.
Well, I'm not human, am I? Anthropocentric bag of dicks.
I get called that all the time.
Liara would love to meet you.
Why? She doesn't even know me from a hole in the ground. Benazia ran off before the kid was born. Besides, this isn't charity work. She's one of the biggest intel brokers in the galaxy. And she's got some shady connections. Like a boyfriend who used to...
Oh, what the hell? Has she been telling people that I'm her boyfriend?
Familiar.
When I've been telling her repeatedly that she shouldn't be going around saying that when it's completely untrue.
Well, the matriarchs...
That's not gonna happen.
No argument here. I only took these crap jobs to keep the matriarchs happy that she's under control.
Just as long as we're clear.
We're clear.
You should come clean with her. It'd be better for everyone.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Time to confront Liara. Damn it, Liara, why does one of your mothers think that we're together?
The matriarch hired by the Asari government to track my movements?
She's your father.
I know.
You know?
I'm a very good information broker.
And you haven't talked to her about spying on you?
Yeah, plus the fact that the video that we saw, her Aethtyta looking at Liara's picture was on the Shadow Broker ship, about 10 feet away from Liara.
Liara.
Oh, fine.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers...
Come on. Can't blame the matriarchs for keeping an eye on you.
I am not my mother.
You did threaten to flay someone alive with your mind.
I had to make them take me seriously. I wasn't going to actually do it. And... you bugged my office on Ilium.
That'd be the logical conclusion. Yeah.
I guess we can talk to Edie and Joker.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Oh, is it?
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality exist? That kind of thing?
It doesn't, by the way.
Scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
There are many magazines that give helpful lists. Maybe you should read them.
I have. Their information is self-contradictory and assumes that the reader participates in Earth subcultures. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it.
Yeah, definitely provoke him into it.
You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired
Right,
emotional state.
that is a good idea.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records.
Oh, that's out?
There's also
I
a
need
big
to go see
exposé on
that.
Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, And, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen. Once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere.
Yeah.
Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
Glad to see you're keeping everything in perspective, Joker.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop.
The same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard.
You're back, huh?
Here, I've got some pieces for you.
Done deal, Commander. Check in with General Oraka. You'll see I'm making C-Sec very happy.
Abandoned the Hades Gamma
Nice.
cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady.
Man, you look horrible.
I'm willing to bet you look worse than I do.
Yeah, well, did you hear about the
Commander Shepard, I was just contacted by a black market dealer who's donating high-end weapons to C-Sec.
Glad to
He
hear
wanted
it.
you to know. Sounds like you came through.
And the Blue Suns can go about their business.
Now we'll be focusing on Citadel defense. It won't bring Palaven back, but it's something. Thank you, Commander.
Asari intelligence is reporting sightings of Reaper forces in the Selene Nebula.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select
Gee,
the
where to
destination.
now?
One
Let's go to
moment,
the
please.
embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Organized invasion plan.
Udina, please contact the
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
That's right. Huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war. People are walking around eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
Udina, huh? Let's have a little talk with Udina.
Commander, I expect you're curious about Lieutenant Commander Williams.
Of course I am.
Ashley said you offered her Spectre status, and that she accepted.
It is true. The Council is in dire need of loyal agents. Williams is among the first of many.
Yeah, but I don't trust your motivations. What's going on here?
It's about time someone recognized Ashley's contribution.
Yes, her service record speaks for itself. She's a survivor, a warrior, and most importantly, she is incorruptible. I will be keeping her close. Do not worry. The time, my schedule has a way of catching up to me. Will this be all?
I should go.
I'll be here.
Status recognized.
The Citadel Council inducted new agents into special tasks and Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams, who is now the second human Spectre. Tower insiders say this was a symbolic move meant to placate humans who fear Earth could be abandoned in the galactic war. A second, private ceremony will soon be held for Spectres who will operate undercover.
Interesting. Alright, deport this guy. Con man who's preying on refugees. Man has exploited loopholes to delay his arrest. How about I authorize putting him out the airlock? Entry authorization, instructors at Grissom. Requested facilities to train young students. Authorize. I need is a discount, but I'm getting closer. Or I could just blow all my money upgrading the Crusader. It'd probably be the smartest thing to do, actually.
Attack. Although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin and Earth, the invading force appears.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Yeah, let's swing by Purgatory real quick.
Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
I hate this guard duty assignment. I hate everything right now.
No. I'm telling you, I saw the look in his eyes.
Do you guys have a tap?
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket.
Yep, worked some of that ship magic.
Is there anything on your mind?
What exactly have I acquired?
An army that's willing to fight dirty, to do the things your respectable militaries won't do. Eclipse Mechs and Vorcha Legions are excellent candidates for vanguards in any ground offensive. Well worth the little song and dance I had you perform, I'm sure.
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
I think I needed to have talked to her before to get the line about getting out of her hair, which is pretty funny.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Well,
please select a destination.
It's not all that funny, it's sort of funny. Normandy. Alright then. That was another long Citadel adventure. We'll probably go to Eden Prime next.